Right. Okay. Well, the job's a bit of well, it's hard work. For what you do, it's not enough money, to be honest. It's hard work. Anyway, the time's just gone half past 5. It's going to take me best part of 40 minutes to get home, I think. And then when I get home, I've got to do some cooking. I've got to this is gonna play absolute havoc, I think, with my home life. It's absolute havoc it's going to play. I don't know if it's worth it. It's quite a long way to come out and come to work. If the job was more exciting and paid more money and the hours were earlier and you finished earlier, it might be worth it. But I'm not going to get home till gone 6 o'clock Monday, Friday. By the time I go shopping or by the time I cook some food, it's going to be 9 on 7 o'clock. I don't think the wife's going to be very happy with me. Not very happy at all. So I'm going to go home, see what the wife has to say. I don't think it's going to be plausible, let's say, for me to carry on doing this job. I was going to try and get my friend Jerry, kind of one of my drivers. He was looking for a job, so I'm going to give him a call, tell him not to bother.
Hello.
Jerry, oh Jerry.
How'd your birthday go?
What a lot of bollocks that. Mate, I tell you what, it's mind-numbingly boring, and it's bloody hard work.
You really? Back tomorrow?
Well, I'm going to see what the wife says, but don't know, mate. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to cause a lot of problems at home, I think.
A bit?
Yeah.
Why is that then?
Oh, well, it's just kind of like the hours. You know, I'm not going to get back home till 6 o'clock. And then...
What time do you start in the day then?
8:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Where is it at?
Basically, it's Kemble Airfield.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the people are fine who work there, but I tell you what, it's not easy work, mate. Their boxes are heavy, and you've got to go up these steps and pick out boxes and bring them down, and because they got to be
steps.
Yeah, well, you got like a push along kind of a push along steps. It's hard to explain, and a platform. Then you've got to go up it because you've got to get on the 4th kind of rack up. Then you've got to pick up this box full of like documents or whatever else, and you've got to put a label on it, match it up with the label. So you got like a load of tickets, and they got to correspond with another box, ticket on a box, a label, and then you got to stick it on there. Then you got to put it off, and you got to put it on a pallet, and then it's going to go to be destroyed. But
be destroyed?
Yeah, yes.
Point to that then. You might as well just chuck it on a bloody heap and burn it.
No, this has got to be done properly because it's all like confidential stuff, isn't it?
It's government stuff.
Yeah, it's government, NHS, NatWest Bank, a lot of NatWest Bank there, and lots of all sorts of there, to be honest. But the job itself is bloody hard work, really hard work. Yeah. And
it is on the cabs at the moment as well. It's hard work.
Yeah, I know, mate. Yeah, well, at least you ain't killing yourself. I mean, my shoulder at the moment, it wasn't great, but it's really painful now. Really painful. But no,
It make you fit, won't it?
It either that or it would kill you.
Yeah. If you're going to pack it in before the end of the week, let me know, because
yeah, you don't want to go out there, mate. It's really hard work, Jerry. I think us oldie ones are struggling with it.
Yeah.
You know, unless you've been doing it for a long time, you know, it's a right shock to the system. That is. You know, it's a shock to the system. Thank you. Cheers. Anyway, not to worry. Gonna see my old mate, young Dino. Hi, Dino. How are you, sir? You don't mind being on camera, do you? Yeah. How are you then? You okay? Thank you. You doing well?
Yeah, good.
Good.
Did you find your GoPro?
No, I didn't find a GoPro. Unfortunately, I wasn't expecting to be honest.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't expecting to. No, I think once you lose something in that lake, it's probably going to be there for a long time.
There's probably some fish somewhere. Deep
Yeah. Well, the mud is so deep, Dino. It's just, you know, it's just like.
Never been dredged or anything, huh?
No. It's as I say, once it goes in there, it's very difficult to get back out again.
As you drag it, it's could sort of just spill
Yeah,
over.
yeah. If you saw the videos, it's just like an explosion down there. Just mud, silt everywhere. Anyway, I started a job yesterday and I finished yesterday. Yeah.
What?
Oh, I couldn't handle it, mate.
What job is it?
Oh dear. Well, there's a place out at Kemble near Cirencester. There's a warehouse.
Yeah.
There's 4 hangars.
Yeah.
And it's floor to ceiling of boxes.
Yeah.
I mean, the weight of the box is probably not too dissimilar to some of these logs around here. And they're really heavy. And I lifted about 500 of them yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's just a lot of it's just moving boxes to get to a certain box to take it out, because it's got to go for destruction.
Oh, I see.
You know, because what happens is that banks, NHS, businesses around the UK, they got all this filing.
Oh, I see.
And so they send it to this warehouse, or a warehouse in the UK like that, and for storage.
Yeah.
And then the company say, right, because the company are being charged for storage. Yeah. So then they say, right, you know, we don't need this information anymore. Get rid of it.
After so many years.
Yeah, after 15 years or something like. It was a dirty, it was a filthy. There was spiders. There was bird crap.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't a very nice job, but you have to go up this platform about 15-20 feet up to pick out a certain box, and you got a whole load of tickets. You got about maybe 500 tickets you got to try and work through. Too much. My shoulders, Dino, my shoulders, mate, absolutely killing.
But what sort of sizes are there? Are they
Well, the boxes, what sizes are they? They can range.
The dimensions.
The smallest box is about 18 inches by about 18 inches.
Oh, wow.
Okay, full up of paper. Most of them are full up of paper, so they weigh some weight.
Yeah.
Then they get bigger than that.
Yeah.
They get maybe like 2 foot by 2 foot.
Well, you have to take it out and go and put it somewhere then.
You gotta pick it up, physically move all the boxes to get a box, take it out, and then what you got to do is walk down the steps with it.
That's not right.
It's not. I tell you, it's a young man's job.
Yeah, but
I nearly lost my balance twice
Yeah,
yesterday.
but I know for anybody walking down steps, if
Yeah.
you're meant to, by law, health and safety, you're meant
Well,
to be holding on.
they say it's a two-man job. Two-man job.
That's right.
Yeah.
But
Because
even then, if it's a two-man job going down steps.
yeah. Well, what you're supposed to do, and you can't do it, is you're supposed to get the box, and then you're supposed to lean down to the person down below, and then they take it from you. But sometimes just you have to go down some steps to give it to them because the box is so heavy.
Yeah, that's not fun.
No, I didn't. You know,
You tried it, but
yeah, I did. I couldn't do it. I mean, I got up this morning, Dino, and my body just said, "You ain't doing it, mate.
You're not going to keep on that.
You ain't doing it." No, I can't see. It's a young man's job. I just couldn't.
But even so,
I couldn't maintain it.
But you think, anyway, it's good that you
I tried it.
chucked it, tried it. And
Gave it a go.
Yeah.
I gave it a go. Anyway, so what we doing then, Dino? Let's have a look.
Bears.
Right.
That's the bear part of the way through. But these are my done once because my son-in-law has booked us in at the craft market.
Oh, right.
Cirencester.
In Cirencester.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
are some of the smaller ones.
Just going to use my hat cam now.
The smaller ones, and then I put some dungarees on that boy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Swimming costume on him. And of course the slim down is the lady with her dress.
They're really cute, Dino.
Yeah, they're nice. I started with really small ones.
What wood is that?
This is birch, which is pretty hard to cut.
Yeah.
I found some, even some of that lime near the gate.
Right.
I think if I tried some lime that was fresher.
Yeah, you might have
would
more
be all
success
right,
with it.
Yeah.
Oops.
So, all I did with these, see, they all come out like that.
Yeah, yeah.
All I did with them is I made up a mixture of brush cleaner. It's not white spirit. It's some and mix that with a little bit of ochre,
Right, okay.
brown ochre, and then just washed it over.
What do you hope to sell those for then?
I don't know.
How long did it take you to do them?
I don't know. Well, I do them like they start off like that.
Right, a block.
I've chopped. I went and put that on my son-in-law's
Bandsaw, right.
To get the length and the distance on. But I tell you what, it can take. Especially, I bought these, by the way.
Right, okay.
We have the hope already.
Yep.
But it's like it says in the Bible, peace as I give, not as the world gives, eh?
That's right,
And the
yeah.
peace that this morning when my wife and I were talking and praying about things, saying that, you know, the hope that a lot of people without Christ, and some with Christ, they hope that this problem will go away. You know, there's so many hopes, but all those things will fade.
Yeah.
And for a time, and then they're gone.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
the hope is in Christ.
That's right.
And as we see all these things coming around us, things will change.
Well, things are not going to get any better very soon. They're going to get worse. It seems that way.
But then, as much as what I don't like quoting Matthew 24 too much, there's a lot of things going on at the moment that sort of, and stand and see.
It's very eye-opening, even for the person who doesn't believe.
Oh, very.
They don't understand. Dino, I'm going to have to make a move. I've got to get back home. All right. When you're back here, Thursday?
Yes.
Okay. We might see you Thursday then, Dino. All right.
Then we'll see what's come from it.
Yeah. Okay.
God bless you.
Yeah. Cheers, Dino. Thanks a lot. Right. That was a little bit of a whistle-stop tour. See Dino there. I always like to spend a bit of time with Dino. Yeah, I'm having a few sort of running issues with the taxi licensing authority. So basically what happened was my license ran out, I think on about the 9th of April. I made an appointment with them weeks before that to get my new license. So every 3 years you've got to do it. And I was due to go in, I think sometime in late March, I think it was. I think so. But they rang up and said, look, because of the whole COVID-19 thing, don't come in. You know, we're cancelling all the bookings. And I thought, right, what do I do now? And they said, well, stop working. Right, okay, that's not helpful. So come the 9th of April, I haven't done any work at all. Well, even before then, because of the whole, issue of the lockdown. But now work's starting to come in, so I had to reapply for my licence. So I got my car MOT'd last week. Fine with that, no problem. That was stage 1. Stage 2, get my badge done. And they turned around and they said, well, because there's a break between, when you had it ceased, and when you want to start it again, we've got to treat you as a new driver. Right, okay, so how does that work? I said, well, you've got to do a knowledge test. I've been working for 15 years in the area. I've got to do a knowledge test, teaching me how to suck eggs. Right, okay, when can I do the knowledge test? And I'm a bit angry now about this because I think it's ridiculous. I said, well, you can't do it yet because the offices are closed. I said, right, when you're opening? Well, we don't know. Could be weeks or months. I think, well, you know, I've got work coming in. I'm giving work away, which I need to do. They said, well, I'm sorry, but you have to do your knowledge test. You're not getting your badge, you know. And then the government are giving like 6 months grace on people with MOTs and driving licenses. I mean, all I need is just a little tiny little thing I've got to do, a knowledge test. I don't need a knowledge test. Why can't you just waive it so I can get back to work, get back earning some money? You know, it's not healthy for any person to be out of work for the length of time I've been out of work. This is my own business. I've been working 15 years tirelessly to make it what it is today. And now they're going to go and destroy it because I've got to do this knowledge test, which I don't need to do. You know, if there was any empathy from the licensing authority, they turn around and say, okay, Mr. Jack, we know that, you know, you've had a tough time over the past 4 months or so, and it's not been your fault. So, you know, we give you 4 months grace, or something like that, 6 months grace, or whatever. Swindon Borough Council are giving all their taxi drivers 6 months grace on everything. You know, but no, not with my licensing authority. It just seems like I've been treated so unfairly. Because what they're really doing is that they're going against the government guidelines of this. You know, there must be some, as much as I don't like the EU, there must be some EU law there somewhere, but even our government, you know, are giving us 6 months grace on our licenses. And that's for good reason, just because of the whole COVID-19 lockdown thing. Things are out of our control, so if the government are doing it nationwide, then I think that our local government ought to be doing the same. They ought to take the advice of the government. Anyway, that's my video for today. I'm sorry if it went on for a bit longer than normal, but we are in some extraordinary times at the moment. I just wanted to let you know what's going on regarding my job and why I've kind of quit it. I just couldn't manage. I just couldn't manage it. I'm not getting any younger, and I just want to get back to work. But unfortunately, the local authority, well, my taxi licensing authority, are just playing. I don't know what they're doing, to be honest, but they're just playing with people's lives, and they really ought not to be doing that. They really ought not to be doing that. I just want to go back to work, basically. I just want to go back to work. I've got work booked in. I want to do the work. I want to start earning some money. I want to start paying for things, and the government, the local government, are just not allowing that.